Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Halkias here, and welcome to the Ancient Genre News. So as many of you guys know, I'm going to be doing this in conjunction with Redzus. So I'm going to be doing pretty much all the voicing, and Red's going to be doing all the editing and whatnot. So credits to him, for doing all the edits for this, because it wouldn't have been possible without Redzus, because I'm a complete chimpanzee when it comes to doing anything with editing. So we're going to be doing this to keep you guys informed of what's happening in the genre, because we all know that we're a bunch of degenerates playing as Lego, Roman, Spartan, Carthaginians, Celts, I said Carthage twice, whatever. You guys get the point, alright? So, from the last time Redzus actually uploaded anything, a lot has happened, okay? Like, Macedon is pretty much gone. I'm talking about the one that was led by Klep, but currently it is 1/19/2020. I'm recording this, and Lake stayed around. Everyone still kind of like don't really know what to do. But our first topic of the day is going to be what everyone has either become lovable about it or just hated: Totalis Bellum. So this genre is known for its technology. It's pretty nice. Very, 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 very well done by Starin and Provincius and them. Credits to them for making this really, really, really nice tech for us. They released a light version as well to everybody, but according to a few people, Roblox updates have broken a few aspects of the technology. So we're waiting for Starin and them to finish pretty much updating everything, trying to get everything working again. I mean, some things is a little wacky, but regardless, still a great tech. So Provincius is giving me a lot of information on what's new. If you look behind my character right now, you guys will see that there's a lot of updated rules and guidelines for TB. That way, it becomes less reliant on Argiad Macedon, and it becomes more about what the people want. In conjunction with TB also coming back, Argiad Macedon is also coming back, reinvigorated. They also brought a bunch of people, so hopefully it doesn't end up like last time. In other news, Flavius Lucius Aquila was caught using exploiters and then encouraging his people to also exploit for an unfair advantage. So this is a bit of a hairy one. This is in AJC's 6th Ironclad Legion. Some of you guys already know AJC was terminated. Yes, old news, whatever. But in the new Rome, everyone kind of just transitioned over. Well, the 6th Ironclad Legion was basically found using exploiters, and then after they were caught using exploiters, a few of them actually stepped up and sent evidence in of Flavius basically telling them, use it. And one of the main people himself was Thibaut I. Ragnarsson, who actually sent a lot of the screenshots himself, and then also ended up identifying a few of the other exploiters themselves. So, who knows what's going to happen with that? No comment has been made by Flavius himself, and for the most part everything is just still kind of in the air about what's going to happen. So, apparently some guy made a merc group called Furious Monkeys. Look guys, I understand you guys are probably thinking, what is this news now? We're going based on everything, okay? We're trying to get everyone's opinion on things. We're trying to get every piece of information we could possibly squeeze into this parsec of intelligent human being creation. So, Explorator Pride is also back, doing raids and overall being good old Explorator Pride. Oh, but by the way, they got banned from AJC's Rome again, so oh well, can't do much about that. I know there's a little bit of old news as well, but I guess I'll just go ahead and update it. Epirus is actually dead. Stuff happens, you know what? It was a good run we had in Epirus, it was fun, but all good things must come to an end, and we all kind of just went our separate ways. Dicely is currently in IM's former Rome, and Metrodoros and I are currently restarting the Corinth that him and Kypselos had ended up making. So, Corinth will be launching on the 11th of January with a pretty good lineup of veterans, Paulo Phanes, Kypselos, Hippocrates II, myself, Callan, and Anaxopolos. Sorry, I just diced up your name, Anax. Just lynch me in DMs, alright? I'm sorry, man. And then you can teach me how to pronounce it, but for now, let's just say Anaxopolos. So, we're hoping that it goes pretty good. I mean, for the most part, we have a lot of support for it, so let's see. Imperium Maximus, good old corroding as we know him, has decided to sell his Rome to an individual that we kind of don't know. I mean, no offense to him, but I haven't really seen the guy around, so I mean, hopefully he makes for a good emperor. We don't know. I mean, last guy was okay, but a lot of discrepancies, a lot of problems, so hopefully Rome can make a better change for itself, really. According to a source, the purchase was made for a whopping 1,300 US dollars. Yeah, I know, that much for a Rome, believe it or not. Roblox has become very, very, very big on money, but really not my place to say anything about it, considering the fact that, well, everyone thinks I spent 400 on DR Tech. But anyways, everyone in the Senate decided to turn on IM because he was made a Senate member of the Senate after the purchase, and they basically got rid of him immediately. Kind of a turn of events, considering the fact that he did a lot of things to a lot of different people who had joined his Rome. So, hey, either shame on him or it's good for him, who knows? But you know what? What Rome is going to do is Rome is going to do. Us Greeks don't understand that either, so it's Rome for you. Magnus Atano has said that Rome is getting a lot better. and with time we will see. So let's continue watching that situation. This is our mission. He's reportedly building Rome after the whole content deletion thing that happened with him and Herman Weissman. I mean, on this one, I can kind of see where Herman's coming from. I can definitely see where Caesar Domitian's coming from. But on the opposite end of everything, Warren shouldn't have used it. Herman had the right to it. So Roblox handled it how they felt they should have. So that's everything that happened. Ethan02, supported by PRXD and Mithridates the First, were reportedly going to rebuild the Samnite faction. But according to Ethan, they were just kind of done, over with, just wanted to leave. So Ethan decided to leave Roblox, and in doing so, he also closed the group, and that was just the end of the Samnites. So not everyone has been fully informed of this one, but Oxoxman, who is pretty, to the veterans, everyone kind of knows him, the Visigoths have returned. So the city of Tolosa is being redone, remastered, and remade by Vinny Support, Ostrovica, and I. So we're kind of just looking at redoing most of the map, considering the fact that, for one, the map has a very odd mix of terrain. You have wedge terrain, block terrain, triangle terrain, and then it's just, whoa, okay, too much. So hopefully that'll be done soon, so we can go ahead and we can officially release the Visigoth faction itself. Currently they're just kind of raiding around, you know, still trying to return to their full strength. Back in the day, they were a pretty competent faction, and today, now we have Lake Tech and whatnot, it's a very big difference. So for them, they're still going ahead, and they're still trying to figure out everything. A few Lake Royals have actually been teaching them how to use the tech, so kudos to them. I mean, for one, I don't really see much people teaching any enemy factions how to use anything anymore, but hey, you know what? Maybe we'll see some more competent factions if stuff like this can really continue on, and hopefully more non-toxic, less cancerous factions can rise up and actually show that this genre can be something useful. So, also in news, Clefferon is back. Yes, you heard me right. Clefferon, good old Clef is back. Came back to make a new faction, but I don't know why, but he made a Phrygia. Yes, you heard me right, a Phrygia. I cannot believe he made a Fridge out of all the factions he could have chose, but he sees potential where I don't. But that's Fridge, you know what? I mean, hey, if he wants to make a Fridge, he can make a Fridge. I mean, hey, I don't know. But he's developing it all the time from the looks of it, and that's a lot of people in their Discord, actually. I took a look, and I think they had, like, somewhere around 70? I don't know. But hopefully we're going to see another oh yeah wave, because a lot of people have been waiting for another Klep faction, so hopefully this return of Clefferon will go ahead and start bringing in much more activity, instead of just kind of fad thing where people gotta just come in, make a faction, leave, and then say, oh, this genre's bad. So, oh yeah, by the way, Clefferon's in a relationship with Livia. It comes a really weird twist of events, but the both have professed their love in open chat, which means they must be quite infatuated. And during an interview, because Clefferon said he can't call, so he kind of typed it out to me, so I asked him, okay, how did your relationship start? And this is how Clefferon answered. Well, it started back on the battlefield. I forget who we were fighting, but after we were finished killing the survivors, I saw her hair, flowing in the wind, staring in awe at my silver-plated breastplate and impeccable jawline. I spoke to her, and we just clicked. She returned with me to my palace, and we've been together ever since. And then I asked him, wow, what a way to meet. So how did things go from there? And he didn't respond, okay? Come on, man, if you're gonna do an interview, you have to finish everything up, Clef. Jesus. So anyways, as I was saying, so the genre has been, for the most part, kind of making a little bit of a rebound. I know a lot of people keep saying, oh, the genre's dying, the genre's dying. Well, if the genre was dying, I wouldn't have as many spicy things to go over in news, now would I? So, take that. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, you guys can always DM me or Redzus. I mean, I know my DMs are always open. I don't know about Redzus. Redzus is kind of stinky, not gonna lie. But, it's alright, everyone. If you want to submit your own news that we can go over, and that we can get more information on in the TAE Discord, there is a tab called News Submission. Put your news there, but if you put anything stupid, I'm going to be very mad, and I'm going to call you a nincompoop, okay? You do not want that to happen. So, use it with discretion and be mature, because we're actually, like, you know, using the tab for things. But if you want to meme, you want to have good, really good news, just send it to my DMs, and I promise you it's going to be spicy. Thank you everyone for watching. If you guys, like I said, any questions, DM. Otherwise, Shalaze!